The movie begins with the newly elected Chief Minister, Mrs. Gayatri Bachchan, attending a public ceremony. During the event, she addresses the gathered crowd, promising to serve the country with honesty and dedication. Her husband is the chairman of her political party. After the event, Suraj, a businessman, approaches Gayatri. He runs a chemical factory in the area that has been ordered to shut down by the government due to a recent accident. Suraj tries to bribe Gayatri, saying, "I'll pay you any amount if you stop the closure of my factory." Gayatri becomes furious at this and sternly tells him, "This factory will be shut down, and nothing can change that." Angered by her refusal, Suraj and his associates plot to assassinate Gayatri. Meanwhile, we are introduced to Raj, who runs a private detective agency called Baadshah in the city. One day, a father visits Raj with his friend's son, requesting his help. The father explains, "I want my daughter to marry this young man, but she's against arranged marriage and prefers a love marriage. Please solve this problem for me." He also shows Raj a photograph of his daughter. Although Raj and his team initially struggle to make progress, Raj eventually takes up the task with enthusiasm. A few days later, Raj attends a party at a club where the woman in the photograph, Seema, is also present. During the party, Raj starts dancing to catch her attention. As the party ends, Raj attempts to kiss Seema, but she slaps him hard across the face. The club manager rushes over and asks Seema what happened. After hearing her explanation, the manager apologizes to her, saying, "Madam, this man is blind." Hearing this, Seema feels guilty for her actions. Raj, however, politely apologizes and leaves the club, saying, "Please forgive me, madam." Later, at a bus stop, Seema approaches Raj and offers to take him home. Unbeknownst to her, this is all part of Raj's plan. Meanwhile, Raj's friends transform their office into a small house to maintain the illusion. When they arrive at the house, Raj's team uses water from a tank to create artificial rain. Under the pretense of waiting for the rain to stop, Raj invites Seema inside. Seema, soaked from the rain, changes into dry clothes that Raj gives her. Raj, visibly shivering, says, "I'm freezing too, as I got wet in the rain." Curious, Seema asks, "Were you born blind?" Raj replies, "If I had enough money, I could undergo treatment and regain my sight." Moved by his plight, Seema promises, "I'll do whatever it takes to help you see again." The next day, Seema takes Raj to the hospital for an eye operation. That evening, Raj returns to the house with Seema. In the meantime, Raj's team has transformed the house into a fake hospital. They successfully fool Seema, making her believe that Raj is receiving proper treatment. At the end, after the operation, Raj regains his eyesight and performs in front of Seema. From then on, Raj starts spending time with Seema, going to places together and trying to get closer to her. One day, Raj asks Seema if she has ever been in love with someone. A few days later, Seema's father comes to meet Raj to check if the job he assigned to him was done. At that moment, Raj admits that while he completed the task, he got close to Seema as a lover during these days. He also reveals his plan to break her heart the next day. He adds that if she finds out the truth, she'll never agree to love or marry anyone. As planned, when Seema meets Raj the next day, she overhears him talking to his friends about how he deceived her. Hearing this, Seema understands everything and feels heartbroken. At this point, the movie shows a conversation between the father and son who hired Raj, where they discuss preparing for their wedding quickly. Meanwhile, Suraj's plan to assassinate Gayatri fails. Due to this, the intelligence agency decides to assign a special officer to protect Gayatri during an upcoming event in Goa. This officer states that the code name for the operation is Baadshah, and that only he knows the officer's identity and appearance. After a few days, Suraj also learns about the secret mission named Baadshah, to protect Gayatri. He decides to find out who Baadshah is and eliminate him. Suraj plans to plant one of his men as Gayatri's bodyguard under the guise of Baadshah to assassinate her when the opportunity arises. Around the same time, Raj is assigned a new task, rescuing a businessman's kidnapped child who has been taken to Goa by a gang. On the same day, everyone sets out for Goa according to their respective plans. Raj books his ticket under the name Baadshah. At the airport, Suraj's gang closely monitors the ticket counter, waiting to identify and capture the secret agent, Baadshah, who is heading to protect Gayatri. After a while, Suraj's group manages to identify the secret agent. They then gather together and kill the agent, taking him out of the airport. At that point, on the flight, another secret agent introduces Raj as Baadshah. Meanwhile, Rani, a woman from Suraj's group, is also curious about this. She can't figure out who the real secret agent is, and wonders who this person on the flight is. The agent, who came to assassinate Gayatri under the name Baadshah, also talks to her about the mission. She assumes that the person who was killed at the airport was the real agent, but wonders who the new person on the flight could be. Suraj's group decides to kill Baadshah anyway. After arriving at the airport, another secret agent arrives and accompanies Raj. At this moment, Seema arrives at the airport with her brother. Seema's brother was part of the group that had previously killed someone from Suraj's team at the airport. But Seema, seeing Raj, who had lied to her, is convinced that he's involved in some shady business, so she starts following him. Raj's friends lose track of him in the crowd. The secret agent, who had accompanied Raj, believes that Raj is the real Baadshah, sent to protect Gayatri, so he gives Raj a set of tools to successfully carry out the mission. Among these are two special glasses that allow someone to see through any body, as well as shoes that can be used to scale buildings and a new car. Raj also finds a newspaper at the office that reveals that the man who hired him and his son were actually criminals. Later, when Raj returns to his hotel, he notices Seema following him. Once he's at the hotel, Seema sends him a message to meet her. After Raj's departure, Seema heads to the ground floor of the hotel. Thinking that Raj is coming to apologize, she follows him. As she arrives, Seema shows Raj a pistol and asks him, "What have you done to my brother, the one who was here?" Before Raj can answer, Suraj's goons begin shooting at them. This prevents Raj from telling Seema the truth. When Seema notices Raj is gone, she sneaks into his room to investigate why he's here. However, Raj, who is aware that Seema is looking for him, knows she's trying to find out more about him. Later, Seema heads to a club after learning that Suraj will be there. She wants to figure out what their plan is. At the same time, Raj arrives at the club and runs into Seema. While trying to gather information from Suraj, Raj is caught by Suraj and discusses his office. Suraj, suspecting that Raj might be the one hired to kill Gayatri, begins to think Raj is Baadshah. During their conversation, Seema thinks Raj is working for Suraj. The next day, Raj goes to find the child he came to save. It's then that he learns from his friends that the group had kidnapped the child at the airport. Raj manages to rescue both the child and his friends. He sends the child to a safe place, and with the help of the police, takes the kidnappers to custody. At that point, a group from Mayor's team starts chasing Seema, and Raj goes to help her. After dealing with them, Seema asks Raj if he really came here to kill Gayatri Bechan. That's when everything becomes clear. Seema joins Raj, explaining that she came here to rescue the child who was kidnapped. Meanwhile, Suraj's assistant, Rani, overhears their conversation, hiding nearby. At the same time, Raj starts to realize what's happening. Seema shows Raj a photo of her brother and asks if he has seen him. Raj recognizes the person in the photo and says, "That must be the person Suraj's team killed at the airport." Seema, with tears in her eyes, tells Raj, "This is my brother." Raj, having saved the child earlier, then sends the child to Suraj's house with his team. Raj believes that the person he met in the club, Suraj, must be the one who gave him the mission. Rani, who works for Suraj, informs Suraj that a huge mess has occurred. She explains that they killed the wrong person at the airport. Suraj, realizing that Baadshah is actually a private investigator who came to save the child, listens to Rani's details about the mission. Suraj then decides to continue his plan. Since Raj has saved the child and his team, they plan to hold them hostage and force Raj to continue his plan to kill Gayatri. Rani explains everything to Suraj, who shares the details with Raj. Raj soon realizes that Gayatri's chief security officer is also involved in the plot to kill her. This makes Raj uncertain about what to do next. Suraj takes Raj to an event where Gayatri Bachchan is participating. Suraj tells Raj that once the job is done, they can leave quickly and save their friends. With nothing else to do, Raj plans to assassinate Gayatri at the event, where she will be speaking. As Gayatri is engaged in a discussion, Raj sneaks into her office and begins to explain the assassination plan to her personal secretary. He informs them about the plan to kill Gayatri and advises them to warn her. At the same time, a woman takes Raj to meet Gayatri's husband, where he also explains everything to him. After explaining the plan, and shoots Gayatri's secretary. Suraj and his group arrive just then. Raj realizes that Gayatri's husband is also involved in the plot to kill her. Suraj then warns Raj that if he doesn't kill Gayatri during the next media interview, his friends will be killed. Meanwhile, before Gayatri goes for the interview, Suraj's team keeps Raj under watch at the hotel. Raj decides to go to the bathroom, but on his way there, Seema, disguised as a hotel maid, brings him special SID equipment that she had gotten for him. Seema tells Raj that they need to hurry and save both his friends and the child. They also need to find a way to rescue Gayatri. Raj quickly exits and goes to the location where his friends are being held. He fights off the security guards and rescues them. They manage to save the child and then head back to rescue Gayatri. But Suraj has set a bomb with a timer to kill Raj and his friends. Raj rushes back to the hotel to warn his team and inform them of the bomb. As he searches for them, he is confronted by the security officer, who had been looking for him. Eventually, Gayatri arrives at the media interview, and as she opens a file, she discovers a letter detailing the assassination plan and realizes her husband is involved. Seema had previously put the letter in the file when she had brought Gayatri tea. After reading the letter, Gayatri understands the situation but finds herself unable to act on it in time. When she looks up, she sees Raj holding a pistol, ready to carry out the plan. However, Raj moves quickly, and the security officers protecting Gayatri are shot. Suraj, armed with a pistol, shoots at Gayatri. She collapses, and everyone believes she has died. Gayatri's husband approaches her, assuming she's dead, and says, "Goodbye." At that moment, Gayatri opens her eyes and looks at Raj. However, the bullet that was meant for her had hit one of her security guards standing nearby. Realizing the plan has failed, Suraj tries to activate the bomb set for the child with the remote he has. Meanwhile, Raj's friends and the child arrive at the scene. They all urge Suraj to detonate the bomb, but at this point, Suraj realizes the situation is out of control. He tries to escape, but Raj's team is already on his trail. Just as Suraj tries to run, SID chief arrives and calmly defuses the bomb that was set to explode. He quickly moves the bomb away from the child and ensures it's safely disabled. Meanwhile, Suraj runs out of the hotel, handing over the remote to Rani and telling her to detonate the bomb to destroy the hotel. As Suraj races to escape in his car, he hears a strange noise coming from under the vehicle. It turns out the bomb that was previously disarmed had fallen beneath the car. The bomb detonates, blowing up the car with Suraj inside. He dies instantly. This event causes a major stir, and the reputation of the private detective agency, associated with the character of Baadshah, becomes highly publicized. In the end, Raj marries Seema, and they live a happy life together. At the same time, Shah Rukh Khan's Baadshah movie ends.